when you pay for a 5-star hotel stay, but only to find out that is not the case during your stay. This was our experience during our trip at the Royalton Cancun Riviera Maya. From the broken bathroom doors, dirty room, slow response on service, oversalted food, and the worst, customer service at the front desk. On this video, we want to provide our full comprehensive review of this resort. It is a bit long, but it's comprehensive and it details our experience so that it will help you with your decision if you decide to book your stay there. We will be evaluating the check-in process, transportation from and to the hotel, hotel lobby, amenities such as the Kids and Teens Club, pool, beach, gym, spa, food, and the room types available at this resort. At the end, I will provide tips for the hotel so that they can improve on their services. Before we begin our evaluation, we want to welcome newcomers to our ever-growing family. We are the Ponzo family, and here on our channel, we provide hotel and flight reviews, travel tips so that you can maximize on your travel journey and being safe at the same time. If this type of content interests you, consider subscribing. So we stayed at this hotel at the end of summer last year. After our stay, I posted my review on TripAdvisor and provided reasons behind my review and the areas that the hotel can do better, only to be met by the response from their management that says this. Dear traveler, while extending your warm regards, I would like to deeply thank you for choosing Hotel Royalton Riviera Cancun for your last vacation. We regret that you left our hotel with such a wrong impression of us, and that wrong impression that we do not care about our guests. We have noticed your comment regarding your food experience. We would like to mention that our cuisine team works hard to make an extensive and wide menu of luxury dishes, and they usually accomplish this goal for the majority of our guests. However, we understand that individual tastes are not common and that not everyone enjoys the same kind of food. Rest assured that I will share your feedback with our cuisine team, especially our executive chef, in order to improve our gastronomy experience. I'd like to point out that our maintenance team department is constantly working in all hotel areas and rooms in order to maintain all areas and rooms fully functional. Any technical fault should be resolved as fast as possible and should not affect our guests. We respect your opinion because it is a reflection of your personal experience. We understand the inconvenience that you felt, and we regret on behalf of our staff that your holidays have been marked by this unfortunate fact. We make each of your observations constructively, and again, as a company that believes and bets on continuous improvement, comments like yours are welcome as they represent thermometers of how our guests see the areas of opportunity which we should focus all of our efforts and resources. If you decide to visit us again, please do not hesitate to contact us in advance as we will do our best to exceed your expectations. I was not expecting that response because to me, it came as sarcastic. Anyways, maybe it is just me or I could be taken in the wrong way. When it comes to the review of the items that I mentioned on my review, I'm not the only one. There are tons of reviews that mention similar issues, so it is not a unique experience. I do understand that each stay experience is different per person based on many factors, and I don't want to discount or negate that other travelers have had the time of their lives at this hotel. But this review is our experience. For future travelers, your experience can also be different from ours. So don't let my video discourage you from going there. We just want to provide you with enough information for you to make your final decision. Let's start with the hotel location, the setup, and how to get there. The hotel is located 30 to 40 minutes away from the airport. It is secluded and away from the Cancun hotel zone. The hotel is beautiful, nevertheless, with its picturesque architecture from the lobby, pools, and the wedding chapel. The hotel is divided into 3 sections. You have the regular family area for all guests, the club area for the Diamond members and certain Marriott Elite members when it's available for upgrade, and the hideaway for adult-only area. If you are a Marriott Elite member and it is staying at the family side, you do have access to the club section and can use all the amenities available there. However, Hideaway, which is adults only area, is out of reach with exception of one restaurant. To get to the hotel from the airport, you have the options such as taxi or special ed taxi service that you can reserve for your transportation ahead. We chose Nexus. They picked us up from the airport and 30 minutes later, we were at the hotel. Now, onto the check-in process. Because we are Marriott Elite members, we can use the check-in area for club members. This is where we started to feel that this was not a 5-star hotel, but a 3 at best. The person checking us in had no desire to check us in. She was busy with talking to her colleagues instead of checking us in. She provided no explanation of amenities or benefits available for Marriott members. She was also trying to give us a room type that we did not book. We booked a room with a walkout pool, but she was trying to tell us otherwise. I had to show her our reservation again so that she can understand. Anyways, we got checked in and went about our business. Since we arrived early, room was not going to be ready until 3 p.m. Let's check out the lobby area, shall we? Now, the lobby and the pool is one of the reasons we selected this hotel. We have stayed at other 5-star resorts as well and wanted to give this one a chance. The lobby is gorgeous and gives the vacation vibes, no doubt. It is so huge that this place is used sometimes as a dance area when it's raining. In this area, you can find the check-in counters, excursion desks, elite members desk, coffee shops, bar, shopping, and ATM. Also, the gym and spa are located on this level. There is the Cancun sign right at the center of the lobby area and it overlooks the main pool. While you wait for your room, or if you're just hanging out there are servers asking for your drink orders. At times, there's also a moving bar that serves mixed drinks. Now to the fun part of the hotel. If you're ever looking for a destination wedding and you want to have it in Mexico, this hotel has a chapel that is super cool. Getting married at this chapel, it gives a futuristic vibe. It is located adjacent to the 2 main pool areas and overlooks the beach. Speaking of the beach, there are plenty of seating areas and bars by the beach. Given that a lot of people prefer to stay by the pool area, the beach section has enough chairs for you to enjoy. The downside of the beach is the seaweed that is found in this particular part of Cancun. The hotel staff does their best to ensure that the seaweed is cleaned often, but there are times that is just a whole lot more than they can handle. So be mindful of that when going there. Next, let's talk about the pool area. On the family side, there are several pool areas as you can see from the drone footage. This is where we spent most of our time because of the kids' pool area. Although we have been to resorts that have better kids' park, this one also did not disappoint. On the middle section of the resort, you have the main pool area where most people congregate and main activities occur. The children had lots of fun there and no complaint. In addition, you have another pool right behind it to alleviate the congestion from the main one. Since we did not stay at the club or adults only section, I don't want to go through too much on what they have on that area. However, they also have more pools for the club, as you can see from this footage as well, and for the adult section, 2 pool areas. Now, given that this resort is massive and that they have a lot of pools, there is a lack of seating area. This is part because the hotel does not have a process to reserve the seats. Usually by 7:30 a.m., yes, you heard that time correctly, all the chairs and cabanas are taken. People will put their bags, towels, or articles in the cabanas and chairs, making it impossible for anyone else to use them. Sometimes these areas are occupied by articles and no one sits on them for the rest of the day. I believe that the hotel should implement time limit and charge a fee. If the person does not show up on the chair or cabana that they reserve for about 1 hour, they should forfeit and allow others to occupy this. It is really frustrating that they allow this type of behavior to continue, which negates the entire principle of enjoying the resort amenities. I hope in the future the hotel will implement some sort of process in getting these chairs, especially the cabanas, reserved. While at the pool area, you are able to order drink and food if you wish to not go to the restaurant to dine. As stated, the pool by the kids area was where we spent most of our time because we were traveling with the little ones. They had different activity happening there, which we took advantage of. On the main pool, they had activities such as yoga and the foam party that we made sure not to miss. A little more on the activities by the pool later in the video. Let's talk about the gym and the spa. Both facilities are located in the same area. The gym was spacious with many equipment that allows you to enjoy your workout session. They also have the tennis court that you can use. This is really cool as other hotels in the area do not have this type of amenity. For the spa, as a Marriott member, you have the ability to get a free hydrotherapy session while staying at the facility, given that they have time slots available. Therefore, we took advantage of this and used the facility for that. There are 13 different stations for this therapy that you will go to. You start off with a cold shower, then you go to hot sauna, then steam room, and finally, different types of pool stations for the hydrotherapy. You end the session with a dive to the ice water. That was really refreshing to do. This is something I'll definitely recommend doing if you are going there and you are a Marriott Elite member. For the parents traveling with small children or young adults, there are clubs for the kids and for the youth. In the kids club, you can drop off your kids for certain hours while you enjoy some alone time, or if you want to explore the adults only dining option. There they have the scheduling activities that they can do. For the youth, they have arcade area with games such as pool table, Xbox, PlayStation, and Wii. They also serve drinks and food so that the teens can have a great time while they play some cool music. This allows everyone in the family to have a great time. At night, there were regularly scheduled activities from Mexico Night theme celebrating the Mexican heritage, White Party, Michael Jackson Dance, and more. The best place to see these dances is from the balcony area of the bar. There you have the best views of the pool and you can enjoy the activities while ordering some margaritas and mimosas. If you stay for this long, thank you, and this is a great time to ask you to smack the like button. We're also on all major platforms. Consider following us there. Now into the food. The hotel provides several restaurants at the facility. Taj Restaurant is the Indian cuisine restaurant. To be honest, we have had better Indian food. However, the atmosphere here was great. Given that we chose to eat here early, we had no problem getting a reservation. They had different food options for both kids and adults. For the kids, they had mac and cheese and chicken nuggets with fries. For adults, we went with traditional Indian dishes of butter chicken, chicken tandoori, and shrimp curry. They were okay. The staff was also awesome. There's a Caribbean restaurant and a grill located adjacent to the main pool area and the beach. There you can order seafood dishes and other options. We ate here mainly during lunchtime. For the steakhouse, you have the Hunter Steakhouse. Now, since this is one of the best restaurants at this facility, it is recommended to make a reservation. We went there again right at 5:30 p.m. and we were able to get a table, although we waited for about 10 minutes. However, we had seen people waiting close to 1 hour just to get a seat at this restaurant. The food was great, although the steak were a bit salty. Other than that, great food, great servers, and great atmosphere. Next up, the Buffet Gourmet Marché. Here, the wait is a bit less, but also keep in mind that this was the one of the few restaurants that offers lunch and breakfast. Therefore, getting a table requires patience. Given that we had Diamond Club wristband, we didn't have to wait too long, since there was a designated area for Diamond Club members to sit. The food here was good, not great. There were different options for you to choose from. Given that we were traveling with the small children, the buffet was the best option for them to choose different variety of food types. They also had great dessert items. One thing that made our restaurant experience great at the Grand Buffet, it was the staff. They were so friendly and attentive to our needs. That alone was the reason that we kept going back there. A million thanks to the staff there for doing their best, even though it was busy. Grazie is an Italian restaurant located in the family area poolside. There, they had different options for Italian cuisine. To be fair, the food was not as great here. We have had better Italian food. But if you're looking for a place to have pizza, pasta, or just Italian food in general, I will suggest that you try them. Zen is the Japanese takoyaki restaurant. This is another restaurant that you should make your reservation at your arrival, given there's a limitation at the hibachi table. We made a reservation when we arrived, but the only option that was available was for our last night there. So we were lucky to have that. The other positive aspect of this show is that the chef kept everybody entertained, and of course the food was delicious. This is one of the restaurants that we definitely recommend going to, especially if you have children. They'll definitely have a blast, and I think the children enjoyed more at this restaurant than we did. So we definitely recommend that you actually try to book this reservation here at this restaurant. There's also a Mexican agave restaurant, but due to the time limit of our stay, we did not go to this restaurant. In addition, you have other options at the Diamond and adults only area for food, but we also did not go there. By the pool area, you have the grab and go locations such as Nibbles, grab and go grill stations where you can get quick bites such as hamburgers, hot dog, tacos, and fries. We did use this option while enjoying pool time. There are several bars located both in the lower and upper levels of the lobby and also around the pool area. There you can order drinks to go. Our favorite one is the bar by the entrance of the lobby. Finally, you have the cafe area where you can order cafe to go and different type of desserts. We went there almost every night after dinner and in the morning for coffee. Also, not to forget the in-room service. Now for that, it takes really long time to get your food. At time, it took about 2 hours to receive the food. But we did use this service during the days that we were working and didn't have time to go to the restaurant during lunchtime. Overall, the food was good, not great. The staff at the restaurant made the experience great. Now into the rooms. We stayed on a 2-queen bedroom swim-up pool. At first glance, this room is genuinely gorgeous. On your right, there is a water closet where you handle your business. Next to that, you have the shower area that is large enough to fit up to 4 individuals. You also have 2 sinks, and on the center, you have the tub. However, there's no separation between the bathroom area and the sleeping space. You can close the curtain so no one sees you when showering, but I'll prefer a separate room. On the sleeping area, you have the 2 beds with great decoration on the back. There's a TV if you want to stay in your room and not enjoy the hotel. There's a mini fridge that contains some drinks. In addition, you have a coffee machine. You also have a closet space to store all your belongings. In addition, a sofa bed and a table that serves as a living room area, and finally, if you have to work like we did, you have a working desk space. When we arrived, the hotel provided us with a welcome gift in the room as a Marriott Elite members. In addition, we told them that we were celebrating our marriage anniversary, and they provided us with champagne. Our room faced the main family pool area, and since we had our own swim-up pool, there was not much of a need to try to fight for the cabanas in the morning, as we mentioned earlier in the pool section of the video. Overall, this room was perfect size for our family. However, it was not all great. First, we saw a lot of mosquitoes. I strongly believe that they should have sprayed the room before we got there to ensure that the mosquitoes are minimized. We also saw areas where the cleaning crew missed. We pointed this out to the front desk, but nothing was done to get this resolved. We called several times and no one responded. The other thing that happened was that the toilet or the water closet was locked and we couldn't use it. So we again called for the service and no one came until I had to go to the front desk and ask to speak with the manager. They finally sent someone around 11:30 p.m. while the kids were trying to sleep. I notified the Marriott concierge personnel and they assured me that it was going to be taken care of. The next morning, we got a call and they moved us from that building to another room with the front ocean view. Now, this room was a bit of a walk to the kids' pool area, but at least it resolved our issue. So kudos to Alan for going above and assisting us during our stay. So if you're going to stay there, be aware of the lack of attention to details and lack of assistance from the front desk personnel. Now, there are a lot of things I could say about this hotel. However, I want to be mindful that our stay experience is unique and can differ from others staying here. This hotel shows up as a 5-star hotel, but when looking at the different sites, they appear as a 2 to 4 star. Even on the Marriott site, they are 3.5 star, based on the user review. Therefore, I don't believe they are truly a 5-star hotel. Having said that, here are a couple pointers or areas of improvement for the hotel. Highlights. 1. Secluded resort away from the madness of Cancun downtown, which is really good. 2. Great pools and music, which helps you enjoy time and the stay. 3. Great hotel staff, not the front desk. Restaurant servers, housekeeping, general area staff, pool, bar, etc. They made a difference during our stay. 4. Different shows for the guests each night. This was really great and takes away the need to be in central Cancun or the hotel zone area. 5. Kids and Teens Club. Parents can drop off their kids at the kids area and enjoy a nice dinner at the adults only restaurant or get a massage. The teen area has video games and other fun activities to keep the teens busy. Areas of improvement. 1. Front desk staff. For some reason, they don't care about their jobs. They are supposed to be the first interaction team with the guest, but somehow they don't act as if they want to help. Poor customer service there. 2. The restaurants are hit and miss. Some of the restaurants were best and the other ones had food that were oversalted, which can be a problem for people with high blood pressure. So the area of improvement will be to be consistent around all the restaurants. 4. Lack of airport shuttle. For a hotel this size, there should be a shuttle service and included on the rate. 5. Dated rooms. The rooms are in need of a TLC. Overall, it was an okay stay. Will we consider staying here again? To be honest, not unless we find a great price deal or Marriott is running a promotion. We paid over $25K for almost 1 week stay. I really think with that kind of fee, we can stay somewhere else where the service will be awesome. Do we recommend this hotel? Of course, given that each person's stay could be different. Always do your own homework by reading the reviews online and make your own calculated risk. Sometimes you can read online reviews that are really bad and only for you to discover the hotel is great. Or you can read reviews that are all good only to find out that the hotel is bad. Or you can read the reviews and find out that the reviews were accurate. You just never know. Because of the experience is unique and based on the individual and circumstances at hand, I will say if you really want to stay here, do it. If not, look at other options as well. Thank you for sticking around this long and watching the whole video. Do me a favor, would you? If you enjoy watching this video, do the following. 1. Smack the like button. 2. Share the video and help us reach more friends. 3. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you on the next video.